Have you ever wondered why certain connections quietly fade, even when you're trying your best to be kind? The truth is, it's rarely about what you say on purpose. It's about the subtle, unconscious habits you don't even realize you're repeating. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll discover exactly how to stop pushing people away and start building relationships that truly last. 5 things you do unconsciously that make people instantly dislike you. You might be doing things every day that quietly push people away without even realizing it. And these aren't obvious mistakes like being rude to a waiter. They're subtle, unconscious habits that we all slip into from time to time. So let's break down 5 of them. Number 1, hijacking other people's stories. What this means is that someone shares something and you immediately jump in with your own better version. For example, "Oh, I went to Paris too," and then you instantly pivot to your own experience. The reason it backfires is simple. It makes people feel unseen, unheard, and undervalued. I get it. You're usually just trying to relate. Someone shares an experience, and your brain instantly goes, "Oh, that happened to me too." But here's what to do instead. Let them finish first. Ask a follow-up question like, "How was Paris?" Or say, "That sounds incredible." Acknowledge what they said so they feel truly heard. Then, if you want, share your own experience. Say, "By the way, I went there too, and I absolutely loved it." Show genuine excitement for them. Prove you're listening, not just waiting for your turn to speak, or trying to one-up them and make the conversation about yourself. Research on conversational narcissism shows that constantly shifting the focus back to you slowly erodes social bonds. Instead, lead with supportive responses. Ask follow-up questions about their experience before redirecting the conversation. Number 2, giving unsolicited advice. We all fall into this trap because we think we know better. We've been through something similar, or we simply love the feeling of being needed and valued. But when advice isn't asked for, it often comes across as condescending, like you're saying, "I know your life better than you do." If someone didn't ask for your advice, hold back. Instead, try asking, "Do you just need me to listen right now, or would you like my perspective?" Number 3, bringing up someone's past opinions or choices to hold them against them. It sounds something like, "Wait, I thought you were vegan. I can't believe you're eating that." Or, "Didn't you say you were starting that routine last month? What happened to it?" You're essentially putting them on the spot. This makes people feel judged, exposed, and it quietly threatens their sense of social identity. Number 4, making their efforts sound effortless. Phrases like, "Oh, it's not that hard, anyone could do your job," completely minimize their hard work, competence, and sense of achievement. It can also quietly damage their self-esteem. Don't be surprised if they start pulling away from you. Instead, acknowledge their effort. Congratulate them. Validate them genuinely. Say things like, "Wow, that must have taken so much dedication," or "Not everyone could pull that off. You've really got a unique skill for this." If you're trying to build a real connection, validation is everything. And number 5, correcting minor details in their stories. For example, you're sharing what you did on Tuesday, and someone jumps in, "Actually, it wasn't Tuesday, it was Wednesday." These tiny, unnecessary corrections instantly breed resentment. It signals that you prioritize being technically right over actually connecting. Even if you're correct, it makes the other person feel embarrassed or dismissed. Unless it's crucial to the story, just let it go. Always preserve connection over correctness. The truth is, these habits usually come from a good place. You're just trying to be helpful, relatable, or funny. But good intentions don't always translate to good impact. They often backfire, slowly eroding trust and pushing people away. If you want people to genuinely connect with you, focus less on being right and focus more on making them feel respected, valued, and truly appreciated. If this resonated with you, take a moment to like this video and subscribe to Beneath Attraction. We're here to help you decode the subtle psychology behind human connection, one insight at a time. Drop a comment below with the habit you're most committed to changing. I read every single one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.